Now, from your trusted team of meteorologists at Panhandle Weather, this is a tropical weather update.
Well, Hurricane Melissa continuing to pass to the south of Jamaica this evening. A very powerful Category 4 hurricane forecast to continue to strengthen just a little bit more, possibly reaching Category 5 status before making landfall as we make our way through the next about 36 hours or so before it makes landfall across the western. Looks like more of the western part of Jamaica, but you can see that pinhole right there. That's the eye of the storm showing up on infrared satellite imagery. We can zoom in and you get a much better look at just how healthy this storm is. Got beautiful outflow around it, big cold cloud tops there, and it's just moving to the west. Eventually it's going to kind of turn more towards the north and then cross over Jamaica. Now, here's the very latest information. 933 millibars. 918 was Hurricane Michael, so it's in the ballpark, not quite as low of a pressure. Max winds 145. It is moving to the west at 5 miles per hour. That's going to be temporary because tomorrow we should see more of a turn to the northwest and then eventually northeast. You see how the Category 5 hurricane expected to make landfall over the western tip of Jamaica, but that doesn't mean that, say, points east towards Kingston would be immune from seeing impacts by far and away. They will still see significant impacts from the storm, even if it does make landfall across the western part of the country. As we move into Tuesday, Wednesday, it crosses Cuba, Bahamas, and eventually could actually get very close to Bermuda when it is all said and done. So we'll continue to follow this storm over the next several days. As far as the computer models, all kind of showing that clustering there of the models moving across the western part of Jamaica, then moving over the eastern part of Cuba, Bahamas, and then points off to the north and east. The intensity, it's going to jump up to maybe Category 5 briefly as it crosses the country. It should begin to weaken, and then we'll see that trend continue as it will interact with land, but also the atmosphere around it won't be as conducive to strengthening. It'll start having a trough of low pressure just kind of kicking it, and it's not going to be able to stay at this high intensity. But unfortunately for the people in Jamaica, they are going to have to deal with this storm system as a major hurricane. You can see it crossing. This is the American computer model crossing over the western part of the country, probably eventually crossing over near Montego Bay. That's on Tuesday. As we head into Wednesday, it crosses Cuba, the Bahamas on Wednesday, and then racing out into the Atlantic. The other big story is going to be the incredible rainfall coming from this storm system. What we're going to end up seeing is the whole island just about is in the white. That's 15 inches of rainfall. There's some parts on the eastern side that may be in that 10 to 15 range, but this is going to be a prolific rainfall producer. It's going to cause a lot of problems because of landslides, flash flooding, places along the coastline, Kingston with storm surge flooding. The airport is in a very low area. They're going to deal with storm surge flooding. So again, this will be a big storm system that undoubtedly will be retired when it's all said and done. So we have Melissa out there right now. Nestor's the next name on the list, but I'm happy to say no signs of Nestor.